Now, whether to the client or in your portfolio, the way you showcase your work can be just as important as the design itself. Presentation is more than just showing off a finished product. It's about providing a window into the world where your design lives and its context, to convey the story and the strategy behind your design. Presenting your design allows viewers to see your work in situ, helping them to understand not just what the design looks like, but how it interacts with its environment and speaks to its audience. Moving to the last and final phase in our design process, here we undertake the process of presenting our poster design. In this video, we'll explore how professional presentation techniques can elevate your designs, making them more compelling and impactful. We'll take a look at where you can find good mock-up samples, and we'll look at how you can use a presentation deck like this to present your work. By the end of this video, you'll learn to craft presentations that do more than just display your work, but narrate the design's purpose and place, ensuring it resonates with the right audience. Remember, a well-presented design not only looks great, but also clearly communicates its message and achieves its goals. Let's make every presentation an opportunity to impress and engage. So, let's get into it. So here I am in Illustrator, and here I have a deck that I can use to present my poster design. This is a typical approach when showcasing any design to a client or work colleagues. In a presentation deck, I'll typically begin with a recap. I'll show inspiration, which will include my mood board. I'll show my process, where I'll include a few sketches. I'll jump into the design, where I'll show a bunch of poster in situ mockups, then round it up with some clear versions for reflection at the end, and then close. This makes for a tight PDF presentation which showcases a holistic approach to the design process, which helps to install confidence. I could either present one-to-one, over a conference call, or send it via email. Once I have completed my poster designs, if I'm sharing them with a client or team members, I'll typically place them into a deck like this to present. If you want to take a look at this deck that's provided as part of this class, you can get it from the poster design ebook that accompanies this masterclass. Now, there is also an InDesign version available, so if you have a preference, you have options here. Now, finding the right mockups for your design can make or break the wow factor of your presentation and save you a ton of time. So where can you find high quality mockups for your presentations? Right now, there are lots of resources out there you can use. So here is my top 5 in no particular order. So here are some really good platforms to acquire some mockups for presentations. If you want to take a look at these platforms, you can find them in the description or in the poster design ebook. So as you can see, this deck includes several in situ visuals of my poster designs with accompanying layouts that support the presentation. Now, each of these in situ images are links to Photoshop files I can jump into to change and swap out poster designs. Now, it's also important to mention that these are specific mockups for urban city environments, which may not be appropriate for every design approach. If using mockups, remember to keep the context correct to elevate your design. If you want to take a look at these in situ templates provided as part of this class, you can find them in the poster design ebook that accompanies this masterclass. So here I am in Adobe Bridge, and here I'm looking at the folder of in situ mockups I have created, which you can use to save you some time. From the folder, simply open them in Photoshop and you will see that each template has the base image with a smart object which you can double click into the layer and simply place in your design, close and save. Now, getting them into Illustrator is easy. So into the deck, you can see that some templates are already linked. Here we can either come into the links panel, locate a template we want to change, and with one selected we can hit the edit in Photoshop button at the bottom of the panel to jump into Photoshop and change the smart object. Or we can click on the link, and in the links menu we can relink the template to a different one. Now, the best thing about taking the time to create awesome in situ mockups is as soon as you're done with the presentation, you can include them in your portfolio and also use them again in future decks. So your 13th task for this class is to place your poster designs into in situ visuals. If you have been following along and you have created your own poster designs in response to the brief, now's the time to place them into in situ visuals ready to present. Feel free to open the poster mockup templates I have provided or use one of your own mockup templates. Be sure to refer to the task list PDF in the class download folder for more instructions for this task. Once you feel you have a few mockups you're happy with, you can then move to the last and final step. So once I have my poster design ready and prepared some in situ mockups, it's just a case of populating my deck. For the inspiration and process examples, these are also links that can be opened and changed in Photoshop, and the plain poster designs at the end are also Photoshop files that can be opened and changed. So all very flexible and easy to update and swap out images. Once I have all my text changes and updates, I can simply export this out as a PDF and share. So your last and final task for this class is to complete a poster presentation deck. Feel free to open the deck template I have here, edit the Photoshop templates, or place in your own poster mockups and designs. Be sure to refer to the task list PDF in the class download folder for more instructions for this task. Once you finish this final step in the class, you should now have something awesome to show for your time. Have some great examples to include in your portfolio and a template deck to use in future projects. So this brings us to the end of the poster design journey. I hope you've enjoyed it, and most importantly, you have gained some valuable knowledge to harness your creativity, improve your skills, and have something to show for it. So what can we learn? Well, I hope the main takeaway from this masterclass is that design process is key to producing high quality results. Taking the time to follow the key design process steps can ensure you harness your creative skills to produce work you never thought possible. When starting projects, it's key to start with a well-structured project folder to keep everything organized. When tackling projects, it's good to begin with a comprehensive design brief. When coming up with ideas, it's good to undertake some visual research and develop focused mood boards. When generating ideas, it's good to sketch to quickly create, explore, test, and refine your ideas. When artworking your poster designs, it's good to explore variants to build on top of your established ideas and seek out the best options. And once you are complete, it's good to place them into a compelling deck to wow your clients and work colleagues. All my best work has come from taking the time to undertake a design process. Now, it's taken me many years to harness my process, and I hope it can benefit you in your design career. Well, I hope you enjoyed this poster design masterclass. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to be notified of more masterclass videos like this in future. Now, this masterclass was created for all my members of the GDS Design School community. If you would like to join the GDS Design School community, where we chat about design, give each other feedback, and where I set design challenges, you're all welcome to join for free. Link is in the description, and I look forward to seeing you there. So, until my next masterclass, unleash your creativity, and I'll see you next time.